I welcome you to AICS Mentorium, the channel for learning Python programming language. This is the first video to learn about the basics of Python programming language. Today's topic of this class are brief history of Python programming language, why Python became popular, applications of Python, limitations or shortcomings of Python programming language, common Python program execution environments, and Python program execution modes. Let us see brief history of Python programming language. Guido van Rossum developed Python in late 1980s at Centrum Wiskunde and Informatica CWI in the Netherlands. He wanted to create a programming language that was simple, readable, and powerful enough for both beginners and experienced programmers. The name Python was inspired not by the snake, but but by the British comedy television show Monty Python's Flying Circus, which Van Rossum enjoyed. Now, what are the key milestones that were achieved throughout the time? In 1989, Guido van Rossum began developing Python during the Christmas holidays. In 1991, he launched Python 0.9.0 was officially released. It included functions, exception handling, classes, and the core data types such as lists and dictionaries. So these are the features which were available in 1991 in the version of 0.9.0. In 1994, Python 1.0 was released with additional features, including functional programming tools like Lambda, Map, Filter, and Reduce. In 2000, Python 2.0 introduced list comprehension, garbage collection, and Unicode support, making the language more powerful and suitable for international application. That is, as the time went and newer releases were happening, it kept on becoming more and more improved. Lot of features were added from 1989 to 2000. In 2008, Python 3.0 was released as a major redesign. It removed outdated features and improved consistency, although it was not fully backward compatible with Python 2. Now, Python 2, what is the meaning of backward compatibility? Those programs which were executed on Python 2 version. Okay, so it had some features. Now, those features have had become obsolete, so it was removed from Python 3. So, if you execute a Python 2 version program on 3, it may not run. So that is what is it was having not fully backward compatible with Python 2. In 2020, official support for Python 2 ended, and developers were encouraged to migrate to Python 3. In today's time, the one which we are going to use for learning ahead, that is 3.7.4. This Python is one of the world's most popular programming languages, widely used in development, web development, artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, cybersecurity, automation, scientific computing, and education. Now let us see why Python programming language became popular. Python gained worldwide popularity because it offers simple and easy to read syntax. As such, if we compare with the other programming languages, we'll find that this particular programming language has got a very simple syntax. So it is easy to learn, implement, and correct as well. Platform independence, that is, it runs on Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. Open source and free to use, that is, you need not purchase it. You can go to the python's python.org, the official website, and download the idle and start using it. So it is open source and free to use. Large standard library and extensive third party packages. Strong community support. Since it is open source software, it has got large number of communities, people who are supporting this and continuously developing this particular programming language. Rapid application development, excellent support for AI, machine learning, data analysis, and automation. Okay, so now let us see what are the different applications of Python, where you can use Python as a programming language. In what all types of software you can use for development work, the Python programming language. Python is commonly used in AI, that is artificial intelligence and machine learning, data science and data analytics, web development, automation and scripting, cyber security and ethical hacking, Internet of Things, scientific and numerical computing, desktop GUI applications, game development, cloud computing, and DevOps. So you can see here that how widely it can be used. For that reason, it has become very much popular in today's time. And you are aware that in today's time, we are into artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, and cloud computing and DevOps programming. So this particular programming language is very much suitable or the most favorable programming language for all these types of programming. So from this, we can summarize that from a small personal project in 1989, Python has grown into one of the most influential programming languages in the world. It emphasizes on readability, simplicity, and versatility, has made it the preferred language for students, researchers, software developers, and organizations across industries. Today, Python continues to evolve through the contributions of global open source community while remaining true to its original philosophy. Code should be simple, clear, and easy to understand. So these are the advantages of using Python programming language. Now let us see what are the limitations or the shortcomings of Python programming language. Although Python is one of the most popular programming languages, it has certain limitations or drawbacks, which we can say, or shortcomings, that has made it less suitable for some different types of application development. Say for example, because it is slower in execution speed, that is Python is an interpreted language, and you know it very well that as compared to compiled programming language, interpreted languages, they execute or they interpret each and every statement step by step, and once they come across any error or bug, it stops over there unless and until that bug is removed, it doesn't go ahead. So that is made the slower execution speed of the Python programming language program. So Python is an interpreted language, so programs generally execute slower than compiled languages like C or C++. Higher memory consumption, Python uses more memory because of its dynamic typing and automatic memory management, making it less suitable for memory constrained systems. It is not ideal for mobile app development. Python has limited support for developing Android and iOS applications compared to languages such as Kotlin, Java, or Swift. It is weak in multi-threading, that is due to the global interpreter LockGIL. Python cannot efficiently execute multiple CPU-bound threads simultaneously, limiting true parallel execution. Now let us see runtime errors due to dynamics. This is also one of the reason or the limitations of Python programming language. Runtime errors due to dynamic typing. Variables do not require explicit type declaration. Like in case of C, C++, Java, and all, before using the variable, we declare it as whether it is going to be holding integer value or a string value or a float value. So first we declare it, but here it is not the case. Whichever value you give to that particular variable, it becomes of that data type. So variables do not require explicit type declaration, which makes coding easier, but can lead to runtime errors that are only detected during execution. Now, less suitable for low-level programming. Python does not provide direct access to hardware or memory like C, making it unsuitable for operating systems, device drivers, and embedded system applications. Okay? Database access limitations. Although Python supports databases, its database access layer is not as mature or as fast as technologies designed specifically for enterprise database applications, such as Java's JDBC ecosystem. Okay. Not the best choice for higher performance applications. So this is also one of the limitations, that for high performance applications, it is not a good choice to use Python programming language for programming purpose. Instead, we have to go for C, C++, Java. Now, what it is, basic applications requiring extremely high performance, such as real-time gaming engines or high frequency trading systems, often use languages like C++ or Rust instead of Python. Packaging and deployment challenges. Distributing Python applications as standalone executable can be more complicated because users may need the correct Python interpreter and dependencies. And the last point is dependency management complexity. Managing libraries and package versions can become difficult in large projects if virtual environments and dependency management tools are not used properly. So to summarize all this, despite these limitations, Python remains an excellent programming language for education, web development, automation, artificial intelligence, data science, and rapid application development. Its ease of learning, readability, and extensive ecosystems often outweighs its shortcomings for most software projects. So now let us see. So these were the limitations of Python programming language. Now let us see what are the different common Python programming environments available in the market. A Python execution environment is a software application or platform where Python program can be written, executed, tested, and debugged. Popular Python execution environments are: first one is from its official website, that is python.org, that is Python idle integrated development and learning environment. So we will be using Python idle throughout our the series of videos for learning the Python programming language. And as we have downloaded and already installed on the computer system, it is expected that you also install it, and we will be using throughout the series of these lectures this IDE, Python IDE, Integrated Development and Learning Environment. It comes bundled with Python, suitable for beginners. Now, what is the reason behind using IDLE? It comes bundled with Python, suitable for beginners, supports both interactive mode and script mode. Now, what are these interactive and script mode? We'll see soon. Visual Studio Code, VS Code, a lightweight and popular code editor, supports Python through extensions, offers debugging, IntelliSense, and terminal integration. PyCharm. PyCharm is one more environment which you can use and many people are using. A professional integrated development environment, that is IDE for Python. It provides advanced features such as code completion, debugging, testing, and version control. Available in community free and professional edition. Then we can also use Jupyter Notebook, that is a web-based interactive environment widely used for data science, machine learning, and education. Many people are using Jupyter Notebook as well. Yeah, it allows code, text equation, and visualization in the same document. Google Colab, a cloud-based Jupyter Notebook service provided by Google. No installation is required. You can go online and use it. Yeah. Offers free access to GPUs and TPUs for AI and machine learning tasks. The next environment is Spider, an integrated development environment designed for scientific computing and data analysis. Popular among researchers and engineers, includes Variable Explorer, Debugger, and Interactive Console. Then Anaconda Navigator, it is also one of the most popular or widely used environment for Python programming. It because it is a graphical interface which is included with the Anaconda distribution. It provides easy access to tools like Jupyter Notebook, Spider, and package management, ideal for data science and machine learning. Thorny, a simple IDE designed especially for beginners, easy to install and use. It includes an integrated debugger and beginner friendly interface. Then we have Eclipse with PyDev. Eclipse IDE can be extended with PyDev, that is Python development plugin to support Python development. Suitable for developers working with multiple programming languages. The last one is command prompt, that is Windows Terminal, Linux, and Mac OS. Python scripts can be executed directly from the command line using the Python interpreter, commonly used for scripting, automation, and server-side development.